Welcome to Boys and Girls Club of Tampa Bay Virtual Prodigy Art Program with Miss Tina, the club director at Wilbur Davis Boys and Girls Club. For today's activity, you will need red, yellow, blue, and black paint, one paintbrush, one white cardstock or paper, 3 to 5 Q-tips taped together 5 times, a water cup, and a paper towel. Before we get started, let's go over some of our art rules. Stay focused, have fun, and be creative as you want. Let's get started. First, we want to get our paintbrush ready to paint, so we're going to dip it in our cup, give it a couple of swirls, and dry it off with our paper towel. Next, we are going to tip our paintbrush into that black paint, and we're going to begin to make the bottom half of our tree. So we're going to make sure that we fill in all the areas of our tree all the way down to the bottom. Now let's begin making the top of our tree. So we are going to make one skinny straight line in the middle, one skinny vertical line on the right, and another skinny vertical line on the left to make the top of our tree. Next, we are going to begin to make the stem of our trees. So we're just drawing short little lines going down those 3 little skinny lines that we've created to make the stem of our tree. So make sure you are taking your time. Now we're going to take our Q-tips that are taped together, and we're going to go right in with our blue, and we are going to get enough paint on it that it wets the Q-tips. So now we're just going to press starting at the top of our left side of our stems, and we're just going to press down to get those circular motions on our paper to make the leaves for our tree. Next, we're going to go in with our yellow, and using a clean Q-tip, we're going to do the same thing that we did to the blue, starting from the bottom, and we're going to work our way all the way to the top. So now just be careful, if your black is still wet, you may get a little black in your yellow, but it's okay. We can always clean it up. Now let's go in with our red. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with our blue and our yellow, the same with our red. And once we have our red leaves down, we have now completed our primary colors, which are blue, yellow, and red. Now let's go into our secondary colors. The first secondary color that we are going to make is the color green. Now if you mix a little bit of blue and a lot of yellow together, you will get a beautiful color green. So we're just going to mix those colors together with our paintbrush and give it a nice little swirl. Now we're going to take a clean pair of Q-tips, and we're going to dip it into that green, and we're going to place it right in the middle of that blue and yellow, because we know our blue and yellow makes a beautiful green. So fill in your leaves. Now, our second secondary color that we are going to be creating is orange. So we know that a little bit of red and a lot of yellow will make a beautiful orange. So we're just going to mix those 2 colors together, and we're going to go right in with another pair of clean Q-tips and put it right in between the yellow and the red and fill those leaves right on in. Now, our last secondary color is the beautiful color purple. So if you take out a little bit of blue and you mix that blue with a big scoop of red and mix those two colors together, you will get a beautiful color purple. So let's take our time and get our paintbrush and just mix those two colors right on in. And we're going to continue to do the same thing that we did with our blue, our green, our yellow, our orange, and our red, and we're going to put it right underneath the tree. And we have our primary colors and our secondary colors. So last but not least, we have to draw some grass for our beautiful primary and secondary color tree. So we're just going to use some of the green paint that we've already created, and we're going to be creative and draw our tree some grass. Now you can draw your grass however you would like. It's totally up to you. Be creative. Once you're done, don't forget to share your picture.